Hey everybody, it's Check the Effects coming at you with another episode of the Jinsue Empire in Paradise Realms, and today we're going through parts of a build which I have started, and along with the rest of the Jinsue crew, and that is our stadium, the Imperial Stadium, and we mentioned back in season 1 of our series, is that we had an Imperial Stadium, a multi-purpose stadium, and we're going to be going on and building that, and what I'm going to do is just show some of the basic elements of stuff that we built last time, but we're gonna do it a little differently this time. We're gonna bring back some of the old elements, and we're gonna also bring in some new ones as well. So without further ado, let's get to it. So the first thing I'm gonna try and build is an Asian style bridge, and this is gonna be a very simple cobblestone one. And now I have the ability to fly, so it's going to be a little bit more easier for me. For those of you who don't have the ability to fly, I would suggest having some sort of scaffolding, like taking some dirt blocks or something like that, or something similar, like a little garbage block that you want to have, and then you can always go ahead and do something along the lines of this. Just click on here, and then go to the very edge, holding your shift button down, and build yourself a little bit of scaffolding. So I'm going to try and do this with fly, and also try with maybe try without the fly today. I'll do one half without the flying, and then just the other portion with flying, just to make things go a lot more quickly. So what I did was I started off over here by laying down some cobblestone blocks over here to make this area, if you look behind here, like this, you can see that it's just plain old cobblestone blocks, just to make it have a good little starting point. So I'm going to put this back here. And then I started putting up some stone brick stairs. So the next thing I do is just put on another layer of stone brick stairs. Like this. Right now I'm at my, let's see, 1, 2, 3, fourth layer that's there. So then I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out my little scaffolding over here, and I'm going to go like this, like that, and another layer like this. Okay, and I'm also gonna do one more, a little bit more this way. And this time I'm gonna hold down my shift key, so that I don't fall off. And this is gonna allow me to stay on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go a little further. So I'm gonna give me this one here, and a little bit more out like that. Okay, this should be enough. So we're gonna do it upside down stairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. See? So that's how you can use your scaffolding like this. So after we finish that, you're just going to go back around like this, and again you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the other side, and for this I'm just going to go fly over, just to make things a little quicker. And again I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and oops, 5, and then put another one on top here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So, and looks like I can put one more layer. So now we want to make it so that it's going to look like it's curving. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some cobblestone here. Okay, and let's pull this up. There we go. So that's the basic part of the bridge. That's the main part as far as functionality is concerned. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the more aesthetic part of this. So what I'm going to do is, so we can count this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 going across. So I'm going to count 3 out. So 1, 2, 3, and then one more for 4. So I'm going to put this right here because this is the halfway point, right? So 3 here on this side, 3 on that side. Then I'm going to continue on by going like this, right across here, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this down. So all the way down here. And this is going to go to the bottom of the river. So hopefully this lines up, and it does. There we go. Go to the other side. Okay, we're back. So I got more cobble here, and I'm just going to keep on filling this up until I get right down to the bottom of the river. There it is. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is we want to make this look curved a bit. So I'm going to put this like this, like that, and I'm going to add a little more here. So if I was walking only, I would come across around here. You'd have something similar on the other side, and you go across like this. Okay, now from here, you're going to have to take your scaffolding block, such as this dirt block here, and go out like this, and then you're going to basically take your stairs and have your upside down stairs like this, like that, and then we're going to do, oops, I'm going to go over this side here, and we have to go ahead and try and put it underneath there like that. So it's going to be a little more tough to do if you're on scaffolding. So at this point, you should, like, if I go, you have to point it just right, see, otherwise it's going to go like that. So at this point, I'm just going to take this off, and I'm going to go ahead and remove the scaffolding from here. So from here, I can just stand in the water and, you know, give myself some air here and just go ahead and place blocks upside down like that. So then you end up with an effect like this, right? So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So there we have a nice basic bridge. So next what we're going to do is add a little bit more on for the base. So right now it doesn't really look like much. So what we're going to do is going to make this look a little more solid underwater as well. So let's just build up this little base here. You don't want to have this right below the water. You want to have like right below the surface, which is, you want to make sure it's on the second block below. So now we've got the little curved base effect. So instead, what the scaffolding is, what I'm going to do is get my shovel, whoops, get rid of this, and we're going to build this up a little more. So we're going to do this, we're going to put this here, say, okay, so it looks like this is finally taking proper shape on the base. Looks like it's done on the bottom. Let's take a look around, see here, about the bottom section here, and yeah, it looks good to me. So let's go ahead and start with the top section. So for this top section, as well as your cobblestone block, cobblestone stairs, and your etc., you can also need cobblestone walls. So let's start with that. We're going to start by putting this up a little, like so. Make your four corners. I'm going to get down here to make things a little easier. You have to cut out this tree a bit. I'll cut that down later. There we go. Did you get everything? Yep, I did. So like this. And I think, let's see, it's 1, go 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 up. Now, again, if you're not able to fly, what you're going to do is you're going to aim at here, or actually going to aim here and put 1 up more, and then we're just going to bring it out like this, 1 at a time, like this. This is if you're not able to fly, and then by the time you get close enough, you can just do like this. So let's keep on going. So you can keep on going like that. Okay, again, go to the corner and keep on building your little frame over here till you're close enough to get to the other post that we can reach out to here, and then just build up like this. There we go. Now we can just do like this. So I filled up the whole thing here. Now, if you do have the resources and time, you may want to put in some glowstone blocks or some sea lanterns in order to provide some proper lighting. So I put in sea lanterns for the sake. So I'm going to go ahead, and the next thing I'm going to do is make a little pyramid area. So essentially, let's say you have your 4 blocks like this, you have your 4 corners like so, and then you just fill it up with cobble just like that. Okay, so we got our first layer. Now we're going to go on to the next layer up. Same thing. It's going to be like this. There we go. Okay, so now you got something that looks a little like this. So next we're going to add in our cobblestone stairs. So let's take our cobblestone stairs like this, and what we're going to do is you're going to put your cobblestone stairs around like this, all around the edge like that. Okay, and leaving this, leaving the corner open a little. I'm going to take this off a bit like that. Come back up, and there we go. So we have 2 spaces there, 2 spaces over there. Now I'm going to go here, and again do the same thing on the other side. And again on the other side like this. You'll see why I'm leaving these corners out in a bit. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 like that. Now what we're going to do is put our stairs upside down this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more like that. See? We're also going to stick a piece of cobble like this. So there you go. We're also going to get us, instead of, get some cobble slabs here. And we're going to add those in. So 1 here, and 1 over here. There we go. So that gives you a little bit of a somewhat curved effect. That's the idea here. Okay? So that's what the effect you're trying to get with this method. Okay? So we're going to do this also on this side. So again, 1, 2, and then 2 more on this side, 1, 2, and like this. And we're just generally going to repeat this all around. Okay, so I'm just putting on the last one of my 4 corners here, the 4 curved corners. And there you go. There you go, you have your 4 corners. Well, we're still not done yet, so let's keep on going. Next, we're going to take your stairs and go all the way around like so. It is. And we're going to do the same thing with this level too. There you go. So now we've got the top portion almost done there. For the next part, we're going to need some fences. So I'm going to get some fences and come right back. Okay, I'm back. And what we have is we're going to take our fences, as well as we're going to use, I guess, some stone brick slabs, and as well as some toppers. So topper, I mean, you're going to get yourself some emerald blocks and such. Emerald blocks or diamond blocks, doesn't really matter. Something that's got a little bit of, you know, bling bling, so to speak. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna place my first of all place my fences so I have my placeholders, so to speak. I don't know where I am. One there, one there, one there, and just one over here. So that's all I'm gonna really need. And then I'm gonna put this at a distance away from that. So let's see what we have. We have a middle one here. So we're gonna put another set of fences here. So one here and one here. Then I'm gonna put my emerald blocks right on either side like that. Nice, nice. Okay, so now what you can do is just take your these blocks like this and just go right across like that. Then we're gonna go and get our slabs, if I can find them. There they are. And we're gonna stick those here and everywhere all around, except for on the corners. Okay. For the corners, we're just gonna use our cobblestone blocks. This. There. And over here. So when we look at it from here, almost missed one more there. There we go. So looks something like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our cobblestone walls, so no one falls off the bridge, and we're going to stick them right across like so. You don't have to use cobblestone, but I've used cobblestone just because it makes it a little bit of an older look, so I thought I'd go for that. But you can use other blocks if you like, depending on what you're looking for. Now there's just one little thing we need to finish up, and that's the final touch of lighting. So we'll be right back with some torches. Okay, so I'm back with some torches. So let's go ahead and put these on. I'm just going to stick a few here, here. This is primarily just to keep the mobs from spawning on the rooftops, on the rooftop here. And the more lighting, the better. So it's going to be quite generous with this. So let's put it on all four here. Here, I know I do already have some sea lanterns here, but like if you can't afford to get sea lanterns, you can also do it this way. So we're gonna go ahead and put some on here. We're also gonna put some near the base, so there's a little bit of lighting near the base. There we go. Also, we're going to add some lighting onto the bottom section here because we do have plans for some events that involve the rivers. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my torches on here in the middle as well. So there's plenty of lighting underneath the bridge as well. And there we go. So there we have our finished Asian style bridge. Ancient East Asian style, that is. I don't know if you would call this Chinese or Japanese, whatever the case may be, but it's an ancient East Asian style bridge that we've created. So hope you enjoyed this, and if you have, just leave a like, subscribe. If you have any comments, please feel free to do so in the comments below. Just leave it clean. This is Check the Effects signing off. Peace.